Hey cats, what's happening? It's rained all morning, so my yard looks more like a land of lakes than it does anything else, but I was able to mow yesterday in the back there, and I think it looks pretty nice. I still got a lot of work to do outdoors, and with things drying up, I'll be able to get to work on the yard a little more. I'm still not sure what to do with this ramp. As you can see, there's grass underneath it, and I think I can get my weed eater under there and knock that down. I could spray Roundup and kill all the grass underneath it, but do I want to do that? I don't know. I don't want to go to extremes. Really, the thing is of no use right now, so ideally I could remove it. It's just sitting on the ground. It's not, the posts aren't like in the dirt, they're just sitting on pads, so it could easily be removed. But with all the money I put, probably over $2,000, and then what do I do with all the materials? And maybe I could sell the lumber, I don't know. But for now it stays the way it is, and I just got to deal with the grass underneath there. Oh, it's almost going on half a year now since I lost my wife, and I'm pretty much over the grief. Been doing way better, just trying to manage every day, trying to stay busy is the main key. If I can stay busy, then I'm happy. It's just those down times when there's not a lot going on that you start thinking too much, and then things can get depressing. But and a lot of people think, all right, just get over it, just move on. And I don't think you ever move on from losing somebody that close to you. However, you can start a new life again. There's nothing wrong with that. I have no obligations to Valerie anymore. She's gone, and she's not coming back. So, you can take it either way. I got one guy that lost his wife that I know. He's gone like almost off the deep end. It's been a couple years now, and he's just gone way overboard with memorializing his lost wife. And that's fine, but you can spend your whole life moping and crying about it. It's not going to get you anywhere. And that's kind of the way I feel about it. I do miss my wife dearly, and I would love to have her back, but that's not going to happen. So the thing that I've been kind of battling with here is, do I want another woman in my life? Now, it gets awfully lonely out here. I'm not going to lie about that. And I think, about how much I miss my wife, but I think, boy, it would be nice to have somebody around at times. At other times, I think I'm pretty well off to be alone, to be by myself. It's kind of a nice freedom. I can jump on my bike and take off anytime I want. I don't have to get permission, or I don't have to make sure that there isn't anything else in the schedule. There's freedom with that. So, I think I'm pretty safe to say that for now, I have no interest in trying to replace my wife with somebody else, and really that would be impossible to replace her. I might find somebody that I could be compatible with, but they wouldn't hold a candle to Val. So somebody suggested, they said, well, the best place to find a match would be to go on a dating site. Now, I'd never been on a dating site before, never had any reason to, but out of curiosity, I thought, okay, I'll go on, I'll look at a dating site. Now, what's the worst that can happen? I don't know. I've got zero experience in this, so let's see what happens. Now, I was smart enough to know that, there were some dating sites that weren't for me. A lot of dating sites are for like younger people, and some of them are for like hookups, and I'm not interested in the hookup. I'm not that kind of a person. I would just want, if anything, to have somebody that I could befriend and get to know. Maybe go on a couple dates or something just to see how things worked. But I'm not even interested in that right at the moment. So I go on this dating site, and first they ask for all your personal information, and it didn't take long, maybe a week or so of me kind of checking it out once in a while. And this woman responded and said, I really like your picture and I like your profile. Would you be interested? Well, she sent me her picture, and she looked like a pretty attractive young lady. When I say young lady, she was probably in her 40s, maybe 50. I'm 68, so that's a young lady to me. And I thought, wow, somebody that young impressed with me at my age and my profile. So she ended up sending me her phone number. So I thought, okay. I was a little bit nervous, and leery, but I thought, okay, well, I'll text her. And I said, hi. I got your phone number, and I just thought I'd send you a message and see what's happening. And I didn't say what's happening, cats. Anyway, about an hour later, she responded back and said, oh, it's nice to meet you. I said, okay. Well, there was some small talk, maybe about 6 texts back and forth, and said she lived in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, which is about maybe 4 hours from here. Said she wasn't afraid to travel to come and meet me. I said, wow, well, that's good for me, because I'm not real game on driving, just 8 hours in one day just to have a date with somebody that I don't even know. 4 hours is a bit of a drive. So, anyway, after about the 6th, 7th, 8th message back and forth, I get this message from her that is just like graphic and X-rated, and like, I was just like shocked right away. I thought, I don't even know you, and you're throwing this at me? And I responded back and said, I wasn't interested in a hookup. I was looking for somebody that, I could maybe befriend, get to know first. And that was the last text I ever got from that person. Now, I realized at that point, kind of shook me up, because I thought, okay, that's not right, because a decent woman would not do that. So who was I talking to? Was I even talking to a woman? Or was it some dude that from East India or something that's trying to scam me? I don't know, but that was pretty creepy. Real creepy. And that was kind of the end of that. So I went off that website. I thought, no. If this is what I get off of that website, I don't want anything to do with it. So I bailed off of that one, and then a couple weeks later, somebody said, well, here's a site that's respectable. Try this one. It should be really, you should be really happy with it. So I go on this new dating website, and now all I see on there are elderly women that have interest in me. And I'm not interested in dating my grandmother or my mother, for all that matters. And it's like, yikes. And I set my age preference on there, like, I would prefer to have somebody my own age or maybe a little younger. But no, I'm getting women on there that are like 10 years older than me, or or more, and that's kind of freaky too. So I kind of bailed on the dating sites. I had a curiosity. I wondered how it worked, and I did that. I've been there, done that, and now I see that it's not so glamorous as they say it is, and it's not so easy to find somebody on there. One of the things that I found that happens quite frequently is women post their picture on these dating sites, but they will use these filters. Now, I don't know if you know what a filter is, but I can use my phone and I can take a picture of myself, a selfie, and then I can go on this site and I can put a filter on my face to make me look 10, 20 years younger. I can add whatever, hair or whatever I want, change the color of my beard, Anyways, these women go on there and they use these filters. So, you're looking and it says they're 70 years old, but you look at the picture and the picture looks like a 30-year-old woman. And you think, no. This can't be right. Something's fishy here. So, yeah, they're a joke. These dating websites so far that I've seen are just a joke. I think it's kind of like fishing. You don't know what you're going to catch, and you might not be happy with what you catch. So as I said, I'm not seriously looking for another woman. I'm not. And I'm content right now to be single, to be by myself, to do my own thing, and just to enjoy life here. I do feel a little selfish, though, with this beautiful property, this beautiful home, and, just being here by myself. But I do get company once in a while, so that's good when friends or family stop over. At least I have a respectable place to entertain them. So here's my thoughts for now. If the Lord wants me to have a woman, He'll make it happen. I'm not going to be praying for a woman right now. Maybe in the future I will. I don't know. But I'm just going to put my faith in God that He ultimately knows my future and knows what I need and what I don't need. And, that's what I pray. I just pray that God will have His will in my life, that whatever happens, I'll just leave it up to Him, and I won't try to push things. Well, thanks for watching. I appreciate all your support and all your prayers. I continue to pray for you guys too. I know a lot of you are hurting physically. Some of you are in the hospital trying to recover. Know that you're in my prayers. Some of you are just struggling in life right now. You got a lot of questions. You're just having a rough time at it. You're in my prayers too. Some of you are going through some real tough marital situations. Maybe you've been through a divorce. Maybe you've even lost a loved one. Yeah, those are tough times. I've been there, done that, darn well. I keep you guys in my prayers. Well, thanks for watching. If you like my video, hit me with a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe and join me on this ride. Until next time, cats, ride hard and die free.